body drips off like flower dew. Sure, I know that your stem has a stone. Melodies seem to form inside of you. The flow of your body drips off like flower dew. Sure, I know that your stem has.
Hi, I'm Effie Barker. We are right here in downtown Los Angeles. When you say we're not going away with these issues, what are those issues? Good evening. Welcome to the special edition of I'm Effie Barker. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. Hello, Great Britain. Hello, world. Welcome to Effie Barker Human Interest. I'm your host, Effie Barker. Wow, what a hot day today. I think it's being forecasted as 26 degrees Celsius here in Portsmouth. And I'm sure it is hot as well for the rest of the UK. But here we are. We are here for a very exciting show today because our guest today is originally from Bangladesh, and we get to hear the story of a student. How is it? What's it like to be an international student from Bangladesh living here in the UK? And we get to hear and learn about his country and the things that surprised him, the differences between the culture of his country, Bangladesh, and the UK.
Hello, my name is MD Omar Abdullah Khan, and everyone can call me Omar. And I'm 28 years old. I came here as an international student to do my master's in MA Business Communications for International Leadership. Back in my Bangladesh, I completed my bachelor's in marketing and international business in the year 2021. And then I worked in my father's company as an assistant manager till the year 2022 for 13 months. And after that I came here. I started doing my pre-masters in the International College of Portsmouth. Then in the year 2023 I started doing my masters from the University of Portsmouth. And finally I have completed it in the month of March this year.
Oh, that's very interesting. Wow.
It took me 3 months to memorize the name of my course actually.
It's quite long.
So, yeah,
Marketing international. But so you would be studying all these cultures of other countries and dealing with
like cultures of other countries, then the ways of communications with, with the people here, adopting it. So what are the difficulties we have faced here? So this is my course, which is like related to the subjects. And
okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Let's what was this motivation of coming to the UK? Yeah, on our pre-interview earlier, you mentioned that this was to fulfill the dreams of your father. What is it? Talk to me about that, and also maybe you can tell us also what you really wanted to do.
Actually, I always wanted to study abroad. And back in the year 2015, I went to Malaysia to do my bachelor's. But my mother loves me so much that she asked me to come back. So after just staying there for 3 to 4 months, I went to Bangladesh. I did my bachelor's, but deep inside I was always like preparing myself to do my master's abroad, especially in UK. And more than that, it was my father's dream so that I pursue my career in abroad, because he always wanted me to study abroad. Not me, my other 2 siblings as well.
Okay.
So my older brother decided not to come here or anywhere, not to go anywhere outside of Bangladesh. My sister went to Canada to do her bachelor's last year.
Oh wow, okay.
And she also got the inspiration from me that I came to abroad. So yeah, and my father always asked me to, like for example, he was not happy that I did my bachelor's in Bangladesh. Because he always wanted me to go to abroad. And also I also wanted to come to United Kingdom specifically because I'm a huge football lover and cricket lover as well. So probably these are also one of those reasons why I came here. And my girlfriend also stays here.
Oh,
she came with me. So it was like all of a mixed decision, various like reasons to come here.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm here right now.
Your family must be well off to be able to send all their siblings abroad.
I won't say well off, but I would say I think my father has enough to like do that. Yeah.
You got business also in the family, so yeah.
Yes.
All right, so take us back into the application process. Was it really difficult?
To be honest, yes, because when I said to my father that I'll study abroad, he wasn't believing me at first place. That he was like, "Oh, you said that all the time, you know. The moment when I see your offer letter, I'll believe you." So I went to various agencies in my country along with my girlfriend, and the problem was that it was very difficult to match our subjects because she is from microbiology department, science background. I'm from a business background. So whenever you're like, we want to study our like subjects, we it's very difficult to get in the same university, and
Okay,
without
nothing
this,
match.
yeah, without the same university, we cannot stay like in the same place. Like she was getting offers from London, because her subjects only specific universities have her subject, whereas almost every universities has business subjects, you know.
Okay.
And so when we went to an agency, we discussed about our specifications, that these are the things we need, and then the agency came up with a solution that why don't you go to the University of Portsmouth? It's a good
Yeah,
university. Even she can also get her subject, I can also get mine.
right, yes.
So then we applied. She got it within 5 days. It took me 1.5 months to get my
Oh,
applications.
wow, yeah.
And trust me, throughout this whole process, I paid everything in like more money. Like for example, she got it, but I was given a condition that I have to do my pre-masters at first.
Okay.
Then I have to do my masters. So for the pre-masters, I have to pay around 8,500 grand.
Mm.
So like 8,500 to the University of
Is
Portsmouth.
that in pounds?
Yes, that 8,500 pounds
Wow.
separately. Then for the masters, you have to pay a separate amount of money.
Mm.
And then both of us were upset because then I said, "Don't worry, I'll speak to my father. I'll show it to him, and I know he'll agree." And when I said it to my father that look, these are the conditions. Instead of 1 year, I think I have to study 1.5 years because I have to do an extra course.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, okay, no worries. As long as you're going and I'm happy with that. So yeah, then like we went for the medical, and we went together for the medical. And the funny part was she has done it very easily, but I couldn't do the medical because I submitted my passport for the renewal, you know. And after 4 days, I went for the medical, and guess what? The fees increased because the rate in pounds increased in my country.
Okay.
I was like, okay, again I'm giving extra money. So I said it to my father. He said, yeah, all right, no worries.
So it was more of the challenge on the application was not only with the papers but also the money, the finances.
Yes, in fact, not only that, because in our country there are some certain rules that you cannot transact a limited there's a specific amount of money at the for around $300. You can do transaction online, but you cannot do it more over that, you know.
I see. So there's a limited amount of money to transfer
Yes.
at a certain time.
Yes. So after doing the medical, now it was the time to send the money here, which we did. We sent half of the money, and after that, she sent half of her semester fees, and I sent the whole 8,500 pounds for the
I
pre-masters. And after that, now it was the time to apply for the visa applications.
Oh yeah, so that's not even with the visa yet.
Yes, and before the visa applications, we have to do submit the money for the health insurance, I think. So she submitted her health insurance. I did it with my friend's credit card because he stays in Australia, so that helped me. Even my father got a credit card, but he had a limit that without more than $300 he cannot spend it. And I was like, now what to do? Then when I looked at my health insurance, it was double because I'm doing pre-masters, so I have to pay now double money compared to my girlfriend's health insurance.
Yeah.
And then I called my other friend who also lives in Australia, so I asked him that, okay, I'll send you the money in your account. It's gonna take a week or 10 days, but I need it now. Help me out because without the health insurance, I cannot apply for the visa.
Right.
And
how much is the visa?
I think the health insurance or the visa.
The visa itself. How much total that you have spent for the visa, the health insurance? That's for the NHS, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, visa, the NHS, and the other one, the school.
Okay, so
How much did you spend?
I think for my pre-masters it was £8,500. For my masters it was £17,000. For the health insurance it was around £1,200 because my one was more. For the visa fee it was around £400, and for the
Wow.
medical it was around £100.
So we're talking about maybe 25 grand, something like that? Or more?
Yeah, I think it's more than that. I think 27,
27?
28.
Oh Lord.
28,000 grand, yeah.
Right.
And that's not all, because after getting like while we were waiting for the visa, I had to look for houses here.
Yeah,
So
housing and
yeah, and then what happened was like I was looking for houses, but I did a gamble here, which was to trust my instinct, and I trusted my landlord through Facebook. So we booked we booked a house, and the funny part was like we have to send the money again to her, and like I said, it was very difficult to do the transaction from my country. More than $300, you cannot do it.
don't you have any contacts here in the UK before you moved here?
No, actually, no. I didn't have any contacts here. I have contacts in USA, like I said in the pre-interview session, that half
That
of my
might
family.
be that might be able to help with, as far as paying, because they have a credit card that you
Yes,
can use
yes.
to pay.
But the problem was that for some reason I didn't want it to communicate to them, because
Okay.
I didn't want it to tell them, oh, I'm coming to UK,
Oh.
and they would pressurize my father like, no, send him back, send him to USA.
Yeah.
So I didn't
Okay.
want that. When I like finalized everything, I started letting people know, like after 3 days I'm leaving.
I
It
see.
wasn't like that, oh, I will be leaving.
Yeah,
Except my friends and a couple of my family members, no one knew that I was doing these things.
But did you have any idea already what UK is and what would life be? And
Yes, to be honest, because
Okay.
a couple of my friends has done bachelors from here.
Okay.
I have friends here, but they are all in different parts of UK.
Did you have any expectation about UK and your life here before you came here? What was your expectation of UK life?
There was, I think, a couple of expectations that it is easy to earn money, but no one told that it's easy to earn money, but it's very easy to lose the money as well. The money comes
Yeah.
very fast, and the money goes even faster
Yeah.
out of your account. So no one said that. Actually, this
Yeah.
is something which I wasn't aware of, and I think.
What else?
What else? They're sending letters after each month, some new letters, some new bills. This
Okay.
happened, that happened, and the communication over here is very bad. I would say it's very bad.
Communication.
Because, yes,
Oh.
it's very bad because, for example, if you have some queries for electricity, you have to you have to be on the hold on hold for the automated connections and everything throughout phone calls. So I think this is very bad here. You cannot just visit offices like back in my country and
You walk in.
yeah, walk in exactly. And I would say the medical system over here is a problem. Like
Right.
for example, if I had fever, I could easily go to my country, like
Yeah.
any doctor or
See a doctor.
hospitals. And over here, I have
Book
to.
it.
You book in after 3 months. You get appointments after 3 months, after 2 months. So what's the point of getting
Those
it?
are very interesting observation and
Yeah.
differences.
Because I think this is something which they really need to improve. Because if I'm having fever now, what's the point of going after 3 months over there? And when someone is calling on your behalf to the like 111 or 999, they go on like, oh, we need to speak to the patient, and they keep on like questioning the patients for 10 to 15 minutes.
And
But
he's ill.
He or she might be ill, they are not being able to speak to someone, but still they have to like answer it. I think 3 weeks back I had fever, and when I was coughing there was a bit of blood going on. Whenever I said it to them, they were asking me various questions like, do you have back pain, or in the chest, do you feel any pain? And I was like, yeah. And they were like, how much? Any sort of pain in the back? And I'm like, yeah, sometimes. And then the lady goes on like, no, there isn't an option as sometimes. It has to be either yes or no.
Right. I was told that you have to exaggerate
Yeah, I was even told that, but the thing is, I cannot fake myself.
Yeah, exactly. Same
Even
here.
even some of my friends does that, who I know over here. Like
Mm-hmm.
they whenever they're going in the emergencies, they somehow get it by 2 or 3 hours. But once I went there, I think twice I had to sit for 7 hours. Then I
Wow.
decided to self discharge myself because I was having so much headache that I decided not to
Mm.
sit there anymore.
Yeah. Well, when when you were experiencing all of this, what was going through your mind? What were you thinking?
That medical system in our country is better.
Yeah.
Probably the doctors can be better here, but the system is not.
Did you have any some sort of what is this that I've gotten into? Did you have any regrets or?
No, actually, I don't have any regrets here because the things which I love about UK and the culture here, there's no one like really like bothers you, and no one really care what you're doing in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Back in my country, not only me, my friends, my family's family always loves to interfere in your life. Oh, what are you going? Oh, what are you doing in life? Oh, you haven't got married yet. You're 28. You should get married. Come on, your father had three children during
So you
that.
know what we call that in the Philippines today?
Oh.
They have a term for that. They call it marites.
Marites.
Marites is like mare is
Okay.
like sort of like a comrade. Like mare.
Okay.
Test is for the latest. Mare, what's the latest?
Oh.
There's lots of marites.
Yeah, and like in our country, it's an Islamic country. It's a Muslim country. So whenever like girls, like our country nowadays is changing the behavior, the thought process, everything is changing in our country. Like still, whenever a girl is walking alone on the road, it's not safe sometimes.
Okay.
Over here, I won't say it's the safest, but people really don't care. Like,
Right.
if you're coming home at 1 or 2 o'clock, like I went to my country last year after staying here for a month, and whenever it was 10 o'clock, my father used to call me, "Oh, when you're coming back?" And I was like,
Yeah.
"You need to understand that when I'm staying in UK, sometimes I go home at 3 o'clock, 3 a.m. at night." And he's like, "Doesn't matter, you're in this country."
So there's always a trade. There's good things and.
Yeah, I think there are good things and bad things in everywhere. You just need to adapt to the
Right.
situation.
When we come back, Omar will talk about his experience living here in the UK and the things that surprised him and the cultural differences between the UK and Bangladesh. Only here on Love the Beat Radio, LDBR.